And now, stop me if you've heard this before on the Toddcast podcast.
Do you remember a blog about 10 years ago called Sex and the Suburbs? That blog is how I met ValleyMom.ca blogger Kristyl Clark. At the time, she was blogging with a couple of her girlfriends about big city glam that you can find in the burbs. And she would come into the city and co-host Hump Days with me when I was doing CFox's afternoon show. I mean, those days were fun. Those girls were risky, opinionated. They were engaged with the audience. I mean, this was really good times. And when Kristyl was a guest of the podcast, we talked about binge watching Game of Thrones and Vanderpump Rules, which I've yet to see, going to Disneyland, her favorite vacation destinations, the ever-changing world of social media. We talked about legalized marijuana, seeing Lollapalooza and Edgefest, but not the way that you'd think that she would see these concerts. And stop me if you've heard this before. Kristyl talked about being sober and how hard it can be to go out with friends who drink.
Well, when I first quit, I felt down and isolated, and I'm like, how am I ever going to have fun again? Because before I had kids, I was that 20-something-year-old bar star dancing on the tables. Like, I love to have fun, and I lived for it. And then I had my kids, and I found other ways to have fun with other parents coming over. We'd put the kids down, and we would party. And then now that I don't drink, I probably party, honestly, harder than my mom friends that do sit at home with Netflix and their wine. I go out with my mom. My mom is recently single. We go out every couple of weeks, and we go dancing or go to a karaoke bar together. My husband and I do date nights, and I like to buy him shots because he's a lot more fun if he drinks. And everyone around me is drinking. It's great because I can dance and I don't feel self-conscious, but it's empowering to go somewhere. It's one thing when you're going and you're the designated driver, and even nowadays you can't have one, but if you're having that one, it would just be grueling. It'd be horrible for me. But it's empowering to go and know, you know what, I'm going to have a great time. I'm not going to feel like crap in the morning. I'm going to get up early and go for a walk with my kids or whatever, and I can drive home, and I'm going to be totally fine. And it's the most amazing, empowering feeling. And I never thought that would be me and that this would be my life. And I can't tell you that I'm not going to drink again tomorrow, but I know 100% I'm not going to drink tonight.
Okay, fair enough.
Stop Me If You've Heard This Before on the Toddcast podcast is brought to you by Puff, purveyors of quality cannabis accessories since 1995. Use promo code TODCAST and get 20% off regularly priced accessories and apparel in-store and online at puff.ca.
Do you love Disney? Do you love top 10 lists? Then you're going to love our podcast, Disney Countdown. Hi, I'm Megan, the Magical Millennial.
And Biscuits, I'm Jeremy, aka Jarendell, and we are the hosts of the hit Disney podcast, Disney Countdown.
On every episode of our fun and family-friendly show, we count down our top 10 lists of all things Disney. The parks, the movies, the music, the food, the lore. There is nothing we don't cover on our show, right, Jeremy?
Ooh, girl, you know we are famous for rabbit holes, Disney-themed games, and fun facts you didn't know you needed, but you definitely need in your life. So if you are looking for a healthy dose of Disney magic, check out Disney Countdown wherever you get your podcasts.
Do you ever watch a TV show set in a historical time period and think, how accurate is this really? But also, does it matter if it's accurate or not?
Nefertiti is a new podcast about shows set in ancient times. This season, we're recapping every episode of the show Spartacus, Blood and Sand.
I'm Ann Foster, and I have never seen this show before.
And I'm Gina Berry, and I have watched this show maybe too many times.
Join us every other Monday on the Nefertiti podcast as we discuss the real history behind Spartacus, Blood and Sand.
Follow Nefertiti, that's NEFER-TV, wherever you get your podcasts.
You've watched them from the outside your whole life. On TV, on stage, on the cover. The success that always looks like it happened to someone on a different planet. But what if it didn't? I'm Evelyn, and I've spent over 25 years in entertainment, producing for some of the biggest names in Hollywood. And here's what I learned. The distance between you and them, it's a lot shorter than anyone's letting on. On my podcast, Reppin', I sit down with the people you've been watching, and I ask them who they actually are. Not the brand, the person. Where they started, what it costs them, what almost broke them. Their grit, their courage, their resilience, and the lessons they've learned, it's all yours for the taking. Reppin', wherever you listen.